I guess October is the month for weird tech releases. Nintendo announced their alarm clock thing, and then out of nowhere, Amazon decided to announce that all of their Kindles were getting an update. Aside from one. We'll talk about him later. Now, maybe if I was following Amazon closely, maybe if I was paying more attention to this sort of thing, I would have predicted this, or at least known it was happening and been really excited. But I learned about this from a random YouTube video that popped up on my feed, talking about the new Kindles, and of course that caught my attention. And of course, you know me, the first thing that I went to was the update to the Kindle Scribe. Now, before I get to that, I want to talk about what everyone else is talking about, and that is this new Colorsoft Kindle. I think that's what it's called. Basically, Amazon decided that they're going to update, of course, their regular Kindle and their Kindle Paperwhite, but they weren't just going to stop there. They also wanted to put something new on the market. And so, of course, we have the Kindle Colorsoft. It's basically a Kindle with color, as the name would imply. Now, there was a lot of comparison online between this and the Kobo, which I'm not personally familiar with, but it sounds like is a pretty close equivalent to the Kindle, although it does have a stylus. You can use a stylus with it. But it's obviously not the Kindle. You can't use Kindle books on it, what have you. But that'll be an interesting space to watch, I suppose. I guess I'm not really a tech specifics guy, so of course nobody sent me any of these early to review, so there's not a lot I can really say about the Colorsoft, aside from the fact that it looks pretty interesting, and I guess if you really want to read your comic books, that's a good way to do it, because of course you'll be getting the color that way. But now on to what I really see as the main event, and that of course is the Kindle Scribe. Now, I was pretty hyped when I knew that they were going to make a new Kindle Scribe. You see the announcement, really excited. I went and watched a video or two on it, and I don't know. I don't really know what it's going to bring. If you actually look at the specifics, it's still a Kindle Generation 1 on the inside. Somebody on the Reddit pointed this out. It's not anything new. There's no new innards. The pen is a new design. I think it's titanium. The whole thing has a new shiny look, and the pen, of course, has a rubber tip or a softer tip, and it's got a new design. But aside from that, there's this white bezel around the screen, not a lot is new. And I think that's what's really interesting to me about this is if you were paying attention during Prime Day, this October Prime Day, you'll know that the Kindle Scribe had a very weird experience. The used, refurbished Kindle Scribe with the premium pen was on sale for $230 before Prime Day. Now that's a steal. That is an absurdly good deal, assuming you're fine with the Amazon refurbished, which, let's be honest, at this point, is probably about as good as new. A lot of people just buy them, don't like them, and return them. And it's Amazon, I generally trust them to make good technology, plus less e-waste or what have you. So all in all, absurd deal there, really good. The thing to note is that it came with the premium pen. Now, come Prime Day, there's a lot of Prime Day sales. They are pretty average, but nothing with the premium pen was on sale. And in fact, you couldn't buy anything with the premium pen. If you wanted a new Kindle Scribe, you had to get the basic pen. And this is very odd because everybody, I don't know of anybody who actually prefers the basic pen. I think everybody who uses the Kindle Scribe likes that eraser feature. They like the magnetization of that pen to the side of the Scribe. So nobody's really going to buy one of these things unless it comes with a premium pen. There's a big discussion about that online. And they never brought the premium pen back into stock. Now, today, or I guess as of yesterday, as of October 16th when these things were announced, I went and checked, and the new Kindle Scribes are already available for pre-order, but that refurbished deal with the premium pen is back at $233. So you could argue that Amazon is trying to clear out their stock. That's probably what they're trying to do here. But I think it's kind of backfiring because anybody who's actually paying attention to these things knows the new Kindle Scribe is nothing new. It's just a visual update. All of those new features, writing on the books, highlighting the books, that AI summarization, which I don't personally care for, but all of that is software updates. And this was multiple times confirmed by Amazon. All of those software updates are still coming to the regular Kindle Scribe. They're still coming to what you own. If you have a Kindle Scribe, if I have a Kindle Scribe, we're going to be able to use our Kindle Scribe like the new one. So, to be completely honest, there is virtually no reason to go out and buy this new one. It's, I think, $30 to $50 more expensive. Sure, it might look fancy, and if you don't have one, maybe you want to get the newest model, but it's the exact same on the inside. And I think that that's kind of concerning. I would hope that there would be some innovation, a stronger chip, a better screen, that sort of thing. I think maybe they did talk about the screen. I think maybe the screen has a different substance on it, but there's really nothing on the inside that's changing, and I think that that's the key takeaway here. Now, finally, I'm more of a note-taking productivity guy, but because we're talking about Kindles, we're already on the topic. I would be remiss if I did not talk about the Oasis. I know a lot of people really like their Kindle Oasis. For the uninitiated, the Kindle Oasis is the one that has these buttons on the side, so you can use the buttons to turn the pages, kind of like those old Kindle keyboards. But the Kindle Oasis is dead. They're not making a new model of it. I think they've only made one model. Maybe they updated it once, but they're not releasing a new model for it, and I think I'll try to find it and put it on screen here. I'm pretty sure they confirmed they're not going to be making a new model. Now, I never had a Kindle Oasis, but I know that there was a lot of fans who really liked the Oasis, and it seems like a pretty cool design, pretty cool concept for a Kindle. So I think it's kind of sad that they're discarding it. I think it would have been really awesome if they had figured out a way to put color technology in the Oasis, because it feels like they kind of have their regular Kindles, they've got their Kindle Scribe, and then they've got this novelty Kindle that used to be the Oasis, now it's the Colorsoft. I don't see why we can't have both. But I can also guess that the Oasis probably didn't sell super well. I think it was really expensive, and they halved the price of it for Prime Day, so they might have also been trying to clear stock on that. Regardless, it's kind of the end of an era now. The Oasis is gone. We're on to the Colorsoft. Most likely, we'll see Kindle Scribes with color coming probably within the next 5 or so years. But as it stands, the new Kindle Scribe, nothing to write home about. The new software updates for Kindle Scribe, definitely something to write home about. I'll be sure to cover those when those come out, because that's going to be really exciting. But yeah, overall, I think the new Kindles are interesting. I think they need to really revolutionize something with the design of the Scribe before it's worth buying a new one. But I'm glad that they're still keeping it around. I'm glad it wasn't a one and done like the Oasis. And I will definitely be covering all of the new software updates when they come around. So stay tuned for that, and I will see you all in the next video.